All right, let's check out this Auxbeam Multifunction Slim. And this sucker is cool. The way that these can hide away and stuff in your vehicle is awesome. So we've got the typical stuff for these. We've got a switch panel, guide, manual, and then we have the thing of stickers. So if you are curious if your sticker is on here, here's what you get with stickers. So you can just read it, pause it, do the thing. But that's everything you get with stickers. Yeah, let's go to the actual stuff you guys want to see here. So comes with a circuit breaker that's going to go between the battery and the box. This goes on your battery cables that are coming from the battery to your box. This is the box where you're going to wire everything into. So it's got a aluminum or steel base. It might be steel. It's pretty heavy. And then we've got our 4 fuses. We got different fuses in here. And then we have where we're going to put our positive and negative for the lights or the horn or whatever you want to run off of this thing. And then we have our big lugs for our power. So this box will just get covered in here. You're going to run your wires through right in here. And then you can still put this lid right back onto it super nicely. Comes with some cables. We've got this one here, and this is the end, I believe, for this side. And then, yep, so this end goes here, so these yellow plugs up here. And then we have an accessory power on this so that you can make it keyed or not keyed. I don't know if you can set this one up to where it's just on or if you need to run the key power, but comes with this one, which goes to our switch panel. And I bet, I haven't seen that yet though, there should be a keyed power plug in here somewhere. Yeah, so this is the one that goes into your accessory power, and then you're just going to plug it into something that turns on when you want it on. So you could put it to your battery and have this thing on all the time, or put it to the key, have it turn off. It comes with a screwdriver, and then we've got these little fuse taps that you can pump into for that accessory power. But then this is the main big cord that goes to this, and I only got a 4-gang, as you guys saw from the other one. But I like how small this connector is. I've installed some of these other ones, and they've made this connector so big, and this is the one that has to pass through from the engine bay. And if you're trying to pass this one through, you need a bigger hole than if you're trying to pass this one through. And so I like that they've made it a small, nice, small, round one. Also, this thing in general is just nice and small. I really like the size of this. You could hide this in your vehicle super easily, which I like. And I think I might be putting it in incognito. So there's like this little panel cover if you are putting this on a side-by-side or something that's going to get driven in the rain. You can just put it over it. Keeps this guy dry. But it actually is kind of waterproof. It's like IP7 or something. So that it actually can get a little bit... It can get splashed, but it cannot get soaked. Here is the mounting bracket. So this smaller side of the bracket goes on to the back of this thing. This is all metal as well. This is metal as well. Super nice quality stuff. Let's see what else we got in here. We got all the nuts and bolts to mount everything. So you got mounts for this box, the other side of it, and the other thing. Comes with a few zip ties, which you can never have too many of those. So there's a few of those to help you out installing, and then a few fuses for those fuse taps. So a lot of things, everything that comes with this helps you install it, and it should have everything you need to install it. It does not have a, per se, mounting bracket for this piece, but essentially you just need to be able to put these 2 tabs into somewhere in your vehicle, and then you have that sucker mounted, plug it into the battery, follow all the instructions, and make it nice and clean. I really, really like the size of this panel. This slim deal is a great option. Also, I dug through the manual. Finally, Auxbeam has it to where you can do different modes. So you got a mode button, and that makes it to where you can do momentary, you can do flashing, you can do constant on, so you can finally do all the different modes, which is super great, good for Auxbeam. And I'm impressed with the build quality of this. It's much nicer than some of the other ones that I have bought, and I think that this is going to work awesome. So I would definitely recommend it. Appreciate Auxbeam for sending it to me to check out.